This video contains minor spoilers for the Clone High reboot. Yes, I know, technically it's not a reboot, but it just rolls off the tongue better, so get off my back. Just kidding, okay. So when I woke up this morning, I shot out of bed and straight away downloaded Max on my phone. What's Max? Well, it's the dumbass name they came up with for HBO Max's newest incarnation, Max. Good job on that one, guys. The 17th search result on Google thanks you. It took some troubleshooting to get it up and running the first time. I'll complain about that later, but I eventually did get it. I've been waiting several weeks for this since I ever watched the first Clone High, and I was super anxious about booting up the first episode of Season 2. I saw some people saying the first episode leaked a couple months ago and it was really bad, and I was super anxious about it. But I mean, Lord and Miller came back, so it's gotta be good, right? Those guys never miss except when they do. Well, I'm here to tell you that yes, it's good. It's really good, in fact. I think it would be easiest to start this review with the first few scenes of the first episode, because that's when most of the really important stuff happens, the setup. So remember, up until this point, the clones are frozen, and we don't know anything beyond that. So when you boot up the first episode first, we get Abe Lincoln's voice actor back as the previously on guy. You know, on a very special episode of Clone High.
Tonight, on a very special Clone High.
And it's such a relief to hear his voice. But no theme song just yet. I was starting to get a little bit worried. So the first scene is a government agent entering into a secret facility, with plenty of visual gags to boot. She meets up with the secret government agents, employees, and is briefed on the mission. Unfreeze the Clone High experiments and groom them into the next world leaders, because the ones we have in 2023 are shitty. I mean, I love that that's the reason. Obviously, yes, true, but also, that's just a really clever way to bring them back. And when this employee is flipping through the file, you can see that someone made a note next to the picture of the main cast. It says, missing anyone special? Yeah, so if you don't know, Gandhi will not be in this reboot. A hunger strike in India, people upset, etc. If you want a real deep dive on it, go watch Nintendo's video. The original Clone High was cancelled because of kind of a legitimate reason, but not really. It was an unfortunate crossfire. We then cut to the clones being unfrozen, and Abe finally gets to say, I love you, Joan. And then cut to the new and improved extended theme song. Yeah, man, it is an extended version of the theme. The original theme song was written by Tommy Walter, and it was performed by his alternative rock band Abandoned Pools. And I can't really find the information on who's doing this theme song, but I'm pretty sure it's the same people. It sounds basically the same. You got some updated graphics, and the song lyrics are changed to match the new season. This theme song is so kick-ass. I want a version on YouTube so I can listen to it again and again and again. And then, cut to the real first scene of the series, and I was shocked. Abe is on screen talking to Gandhi. What? I mean, they're actually going to acknowledge Gandhi's existence and call him by name? I thought the whole point was you couldn't even mention him. Well, apparently not, because Abe's here talking to Gandhi. But not really, because it cuts to Gandhi and he's actually just a roast turkey on a fire hydrant. Damn it, so close. I mean, that is a really great way to subvert expectations. I'm glad they didn't just outright pretend Gandhi didn't exist, because he is a really good character and it sucks not having him here. From there, we get 2 great episodes with amazing writing and voice acting as always. Now I gotta say, does every joke in the new reboot land? No, there are some that don't really hit for me at all, but the original Clone High was a similar situation. There's at least one really good joke per episode, usually from Scudworth.
Where are my bitches?
Who, I gotta say, is probably the most like himself. He has not skipped a beat, and I love him. And before I forget, we actually get an explanation as to where Gandhi is. They just forgot to unfreeze him. It's interesting. He's still there. He's still in the show. And they've shown him on screen and called him by his name. But he just hasn't talked. So, if they ever decide that he can come back for whatever reason, he has the potential to come back, technically. I like how they haven't totally closed off that opportunity just yet. Will he come back? Chances are incredibly slim. Unless they get written permission from India, I don't think it's going to happen. He is there still. So what did this reboot get right? The writing. It's great. It's funny, Not every joke hits, but most of them do, and honestly, that's good enough for me. The extended theme song is kick-ass, and I keep going back to it and listening to it again and again. The characters are all mostly the same. JFK feels a little less douchey, but that's not a huge deal. His voice acting is still amazing, and he does have some of the best comedy bits in these first 2 episodes. And even the new characters are really starting to grow on me. Frida Kahlo, Harriet Tubman, Confucius, and Toph Bus, probably my new favorite new character. He's kind of like, what's that one kid from Total Drama Island that just became like an actual monster? Because he got kicked off like first thing. He's bringing that energy. Spoilers, he's actually Christopher Columbus, but since Christopher Columbus got cancelled, he changed his name. It's really clever stuff. Now, to close off this review, I will say that this Clone High reboot doesn't feel exactly the same as the original. If you were hoping for something that was an exact copy, you're probably not going to get it. And that's probably due to a lack of
Are you watching? Are you watching? Cause watch it. And turn.
But in my opinion, it is still good, and it's still really worth watching. I gotta come clean about something. I know I praised Unicorn Warriors Eternal, but I couldn't really come back after episode 3. Not that it was bad, it just didn't have enough stuff happening or enough variety to keep me interested. I don't know, maybe it just ended up not really being my thing. But for the Clone High reboot, I am definitely waiting, holding my breath until June 1st when we get the next episode. I know for certain that I'm going to be coming back to it. And if that doesn't get you to at least check it out, I don't know what will. Anyway, I'm just so glad it's still good and fresh and awesome. And I'm definitely going to be sticking with it. If you want to watch it, it's on the new streaming service Max. Thinking about making an entire video on the UI of this new streaming service, I have some thoughts. Check out the Discord, you can share your art on there and get feedback. I'm also, obviously, on YouTube, just YouTube and Discord right now. Maybe a TikTok down the line, we'll see. Alright, thank you everybody so much for listening and watching. I will see you next time.